a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Welcome back. Let's see. Done all the emails. So let's rest a bit in our room. We kind of have no choice. We're very, very low. See if we have enough food. If we don't, I did something wrong at some point in this. Today is the deadline for Kurokami-sama set for us, which means it's time for yet another feast.
最後の晩餐となるだろう。派手に食べるとしようか。食材を並べろ。いい。これでいい。ああ、腹が減った。
Okay. Cooking sounds intensify. Suddenly we're playing Cooking Companion again. And so our repertoire of monster meals lines the dining table.
今日の私は機嫌が良い。しっかりと言おう。いただいてやろう。カニ坊主の味噌。さほど量はないが、ちびちびと食べられるな。臭みもない。他の食材ともよく合いそうだ。
Ooh, that just does not sound good.
私の他に貝を食べていたのは赤マントか。よく打ち取った。これはなんとも濃厚だ。喉に絡みつく。サザエ鬼はつまるところ長年生きたサザエだ。人間が食べてもうまいのではないか？匂いだけでも楽しめるな。
Vampire on a stick.
西洋の怪異か。匂いは濃すぎるぐらいだが。噛むとジューシーでたっぷりと血が滴るな。皮がパリッとしているのも堆肥になっていてよい。しそうだったぞ。これで目的は果たした。今日は下がれ。これから内側より少しずつ結界を破る。外に出るとき、また万が一結界を破る力が不足していたら、また怪異を飼ってもらうが、結界を破れたらお前の体はその時に返してやるぞ。
Seems like a fair deal.
私の体も返してもらう。
Well, I mean, you don't plan to kill us, so alright.
喜ぶがいい。私は私の復讐を始めるのだ。
Can we keep hunting monsters? This is kind of fun. Kurokami-sama flashed a delighted grin. If a monster like her gets loose, the world may never be the same. That's what I see in her smile. Well, that's another feast done, and somehow I'm still alive and kicking. I go back to my room and sleep like a log. It's been some time since the feast, but Kurokami-sama still hasn't called me. I gather the rest of the club at my place for an impromptu strategy meeting. Shizume suggests I keep conserving my spiritual energy because we don't know when Kurokami-sama might summon us. After all, we'll need my power to fight her.
みんなの意見を改めて確認しておくぞ。黒神様と戦うか、服従するか。
戦って倒すのが一番わかりやすい解決方法だけど、銅丸の片目や片腕が戻ってくる保証はないのよね。
And dear. Yeah, but doing what she wants doesn't guarantee that either. Look, don't worry about me. If we get my parts back, it'll be a nice bonus, that's it. After all this, I've learned just how lucky I am to be alive at all.
生存確率を上げるなら戦闘よりは服従だろう。何せどんな怪異もねじ伏せてきた黒神様の手、その本体と戦うんだからな。どうする銅丸。
銅丸の決めた道についていってあげるわ。それが私の意見。
Okay, I'm going for befriend. That's funnier. This seems like a terrible idea. I'm thinking of the third option.
おう、私と共になりたいと。
I mean, that's why we helped you. We want humans and monsters to live in peace.
お前は怪異の何を見てきた？ほとんどが命あるものへの害異に満ちていたろ。
Even so, I still want to find a common ground.
驚きの意見だな。呆れと怒りを通り越して少し楽しくすらある。
Kurokami-sama's lips curl into a smile. Ah, you bitch! And then a hole opens in my chest.
貴様は今までよくやった。それに免じて一撃で楽にしてやったぞ。
There was a lingering trace of kindness in her tone. A quick death is in a way a mercy.
私はこれからたくさん殺すのだ。その楽しみを奪おうとは。無礼者め。
In the end, peaceful coexistence between man and monster remains a faraway dream. Bitch! Alright, nope, now we go after her. Now we kill.
OK! とことんやるわよ。
We know if we submit, she's just gonna kill us.
早
You know
速
what?
黒神様を倒す打ち合
We
わ
do
せと
need
い
to
こ
see
う。
all the endings. We can't fight her. There's probably no way we'd win. All those fights with all those monsters showed me just how dangerous Kurokami-sama must be at the height of her power. Having broken free from her prison, Kurokami-sama once again summons me to meet her.
お前たち、改めてよくやったぞ。私はこうして自由を得た。さあ、体を返してやろう。少し痛いが暴れるなよ。暴れるなと言ったろう。目をくり抜いて腕をもいでいるだけだ。
My limbs are once again violently replaced, just like on the fateful night.
自分の体は馴染むな。お前はどうだ？
I think I'm fine. My eyes, ears, and arms are all back to normal.
よし、お別れだな。どうした？何を緊張している？
緊張もするさ。俺たちは用が済んだわけだからな。
私は依頼を受けて復讐を果たす怪異だ。依頼を受ける。 復讐を果たすこの約束事を重視している。
I accidentally picked the good ending?
私の依頼通りに仕事を果たしたお前たちに害はない。
Kurokami-sama then plucks out 3 strands of her own hair and wraps them around our respective arms.
私は私の復讐をする。私を裏切った依頼人の一族と私を封じた者の一族を絶やす。
And I guess nothing could convince you to not do that?
当たり前だろう。好き放題暴れてやる。いずれ怪異の時代が来るだろう。人間たちが再び夜の闇を恐れるようになる。我が一部を持っていればそうそう怪異に狙われることもないだろう。これ何、そう悲観するものでもない。楽しく思うままに暮らせばいい。ではな。
Kurokami-sama gently brushes her fingers against my cheeks before vanishing for good.
一応助かったな。
Shizume lets loose the most relieved sigh I've ever heard.
でもあいつこれから大暴れするってさ。
誰かが止めるか。さもなくば怪異の時代だ。
Several months later. First one to the park wins. Ready, set, go! Hey, wait! The world is still as it ever was. On the surface, everything is calm and peaceful. But there have been more and more mysterious disappearances. Shizume, Nasuka, and I are mostly unaffected, though. In the end, all we could do was save our own skins. Alright, I win! Over here. You see something? And yet, beneath the surface, a monstrous feast still continues. So that is the other ending. So now let's get the very final ending. Oh, alright, it just kicks us into this. Oh, hold on. There are a few endings. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get them all. I'm not gonna try to get them all.
オッケー、とことんやるわよ。
早速黒神様を倒す打ち合わせといこう。随分とこき使われたもんだが、いろいろと調べる時間はできた。そしてこの本にたどり着いた。
何それ、郷土史みたいなやつ？
封じられた場所は分かっていたわけだからな。土地を手がかりにいろいろ調べた。文献によると、あの土地で悪霊退散の神事が行われたのは1936年しかない。
思ったより昔ね。1930年代って昭和の初め頃？
I obviously wasn't there to see it, but I get the impression there were dark times.
実際そういったニュースが多いぞ。霊害による凶作や自然災害で子供の身売りが多発。クーデター未遂や世界大戦の勃発。
An outbreak, a new world war, don't worry about it.
うわぁ、恨みが飛び交っていそうな時代ね。
That would actually explain where she came from.
その神事に関わった人間や子孫を探し出すのに時間がかかった。
Oh, we're just gonna bring them along? Just give her her meal right there? You mean you found them?
ああ、黒神様を封じたのはお坊さんじゃなくて陰陽師だったんだ。
昭和の時代に陰陽師？
Try not to cough on the recording. I've heard they're still around to this day.
そこで会わせたい人間がいる。わざわざ遠くから来てもらった。
Is it time? My name is Mononobe Cheetos. She hands over a business card with the words modern day on Amnyoji printed on it.
怪異ハンターである俺と現代の陰陽師である彼女。似たような感じだろ？面識はなかったがお互い名前は知っていた。
That changed when Asahina contacted me. In fact, I've actually been investigating Shonan for a while now. And then I came to a conclusion regarding the true identity of the being we call Kurokami-sama. That thing is the very same entity that my grandfather sealed away all those years ago.
昔は黒髪様なんて名前じゃなかったんでしょ？なんて呼ばれていたの？
Shiki Oji.
王子？
That's right, her true identity is that of a uniquely powerful Shikigami. As an exceptionally gifted familiar in the service of an Omnoji, she used to carry out a variety of missions, including the assassination of high-value targets. I am told she was commended upon the successive completion of a mission, as described as her as charming and endearing even. However, though, continued exposure to negative energy, she became self-aware and self-sufficient without the need of her handlers. What's more, the Omnoji that controlled her lost a bout to his fellow exorcist, which resulted in the loss of his powers. In essence, there was nothing left to keep her in check. Long story short, sealing her away requires not the aid of a Buddhist prayer, but the power of an Yoda. No, Yoda. It's the power of Yoda.
すごい。正体どころか対処法まで割れているじゃない。
言いなりになって時間を稼いでいた甲斐があったろ？
これならあの化け物にだって勝てるわ。
Don't be so sure about that. Since achieving self-awareness, she's spent several hundred years soaking up the negative energies of mankind, which is all the reason is why we fight. Which is all the more reason for us to fight like our lives depend on it. If you had chickened out, I would have probably had to flee to the other side of the world.
どうまる。お前はこれを持っていけ。頼み続けてようやく借り受けた冷凍だ。このサイズなら懐に隠していけるだろう。最前線で戦ってきたお前には最後まで最前線で戦ってもらう。
You're sending us in to die first. Okay. Alright, I'll do it. You know, it's funny, I'm scared, but for some reasons I'm not shaking.
修羅場をくぐってきたからでしょ。私もフォローするわよ。
We then discussed what to do next. I'll have to recite the containment spell, and Kurokami-sama must hear its every word from start to finish in order to defeat her.
黒髪様を完全に倒すことはできないの？
I'd say so, yes. If I could pull off something like that, I would have done it years ago. You said Kurokami-sama must hear the whole incantation, but what if she covers her ears? This isn't some third-rate spell that's so easily countered. If Kurokami stays within earshot of my voice, we should be fine.
当然、自分を封じる呪文を唱えている奴がいたら襲いかかってくるだろう。
それを食い止めるのが私と東丸の役目か。
俺は千歳をできる限りフォローする。
So, does anyone else know the spell for sealing away Kurokami-sama? To my knowledge, as the sole successor, I am the only one who can do it. The sacred texts do remain, but mastering the contents can take a decade. In short, calling for outside help won't really do much for us here. Other than some material aid, we're on our own. So if we fail, things aren't going to end well. Correct. She's out for blood and won't rest until she's hunted down all the descendants of those who sealed her away.
自分自身の復讐をするって言ってたもんね。
There's no way out of this. We have to fight. After much anticipation, Kurokami-sama finally summons me to her side. I could have used a few more days, but I suppose we don't have that luxury. At least I'm not completely unprepared. Remember, this is our one and only chance. Tearing down the barrier must have exhausted her quite a bit. From a human perspective, she still possesses a tremendous threat, though. Let's go, Mr. President. I'm counting on you too, Nasuka. As for Chitose, she follows us from a distance, using a spell to conceal her presence. We arrive at the same old ruins we visit so many times now. Kurokami-sama has torn down the barrier from within.
力が満ちている。いよいよ復讐の時が来たのだ。
Kurokami-sama casually mutters something about her belly still being somewhat vulnerable, but this only lasts for a moment, after which she goes back to her usual self. Kurokami-sama holds a satisfied smile.
お前には体を返してやろう。
Kurokami-sama reaches out towards me. Mother! She tears off both my arm and her own, and exchanges the two. She then proceeds to do the same with her eyes and ears.
久しぶりの体だ。
Fuck!
お前はどうだ？
It hurts! You could have used something to numb it! Good! I can see and hear and move just fine, just ignoring the pain.
問題はないようだな。確かに返したぞ。手や耳には私の霊力が染み込んでいるが。
She's not lying. My old arm really is brimming with spiritual energy. It's a welcome surprise, to say the least. Now I've got more ways to fight. It should provide for an alternative to the spirit blade I have tucked away.
それで、お前は懐になんでこんなものを忍ばせていた？
We live in dangerous times? Huh? She's seen right through me.
なかなか良い刀だ。まさかこんなもので私を刺そうとしたのではあるまいな。
No. Her eyes bore into me. What can I say? Exactly what I planned. Just for sensing how there's no guarantees or let us go. It's a present for you, actually.
殊勝な心がけだな。私からの褒美をやろう。
You're a dick. That's when Kurokami-sama's arm pierces through my body.
下手な言い訳だな。何か企んでいたことは明白。苦しいか？今までの功に免じて。
Damn it, I can't believe I screwed up at the very end. I knew that would get me killed. I just wanted to see it. Just as else seeing as how there's no guarantee you'll let us
お
go.
前たちは使命を果たしただろう？殺す気はない。
Kurokami-sama casts aside the spirit blade. We have to keep fighting. Even if you spare us, what about all the others you're going to kill?
少なくとも私を封じた関係者は子孫に至るまで皆殺しだ。文字通り血の雨を降らそう。
Why can't you just enjoy your freedom? Why not abandon your quest for revenge and live free?
復讐の会に何を言うか。今度同じことを口にしたら。
She leaves me with no choice. And so I give the signal. Burn! Let's actually get a good look. That is a nice image. The moment I utter the words, Kurokami's arm explodes. It's her own arm, the same one she took from me, but Chitose sewed one of her paper seals into it. Why does it keep doing that? Stop it! Knowing that she'd end up... Oh, that's... Knowing that she'd end up against a Shikigami, a trained Omji like Chitose could easily hide a seal from Kurokami-sama's detection. It keeps doing that. There we go. I think I fixed it. And burn as the signal for Natsuke to begin her attack. With her arm on fire, Kurokami-sama freezes up for a split second, allowing Natsuka to land a perfectly timed kick. Kurokami-sama gets viciously blown away. I use the opportunity to pick up the spirit blade just as I'm just gonna call her Cheeto because it's funnier. Just as Cheeto finally shows herself. She's got red hair, it's fine. She immediately weaves her hand signs and starts reciting a spell to Kurokami-sama to seal Kurokami-sama away.
すでに私の正体を探り当てていたか。真っ先に殺すべき奴が現れて、出向く手間も省けるというものだ。
Just as Kurokami-sama lunges at Cheeto,
俺のコレクション、その全てを食らえ！
Shizume hurls every last demon warding thing he has at his disposal.
邪魔だ。ち、いまいましい。
Kurokami-sama deflects all of the various trinkets flying her way. The collection of Shizume spent years amassing succeed in slowing Kurokami-sama down, even if only a little.
国宝級のものまでこれで全部パーだ。
We still need more time to finish the containment spell. Never one to back down, Natsuka once again throws herself at Kurokami-sama.
マシラごときが生意気な。また顔を削られたいか。
あん時はよくやってくれたわね。1秒でも長くこいつを足止めするのよ。
一撃ごとに強くなっていく。マシラだけあって肉弾戦は得意か。
I draw my spirit blade an inch closer to Kurokami-sama.
私の敵ではない。後で殺してやる。
Natsuka gets blown backwards, but the incantation is still nowhere near finished. The blade in hand, I move to strike Kurokami-sama. Where do I aim, though? Oh, no, that's not where I aim. Oh.
バカがくだらん攻撃をしたな。
I should have saved. Her swift counter pierces through my body. The last thing I see before everything goes dark. Kurokami-sama literally tearing Cheeto to pieces.
これで私を封じる方法はなくなったわけだ。
Kurokami-sama's lips curl into a devilish smile. I didn't realize that wasn't going to be a point where we couldn't save. So what we're going to do...
お前たちは使命を果たしただ。
Oh, fuck you. Okay, I see how this goes.
お前たちは使命を果たした。私の敵ではない。
There!
バカが。
Huh? Wasn't that the...
あん時はよくやってくれたわね。
一撃ごとに。バカがくだらん攻撃。
About the stomach.
バカがくだらん攻撃。
She mentioned her stomach, but I can't aim there.
バカがくだらん攻撃をしたな。
Can't aim there. That's the problem.
バカがくだら
Oh,
ん。
this is fun. This is gonna be pinpoint. Oh, the weak point. was there.
私を切りつけたな。
The arm. Oh, we're okay. My attack forces Kurokami-sama to retreat, so she was screwing with us earlier. But the impact of the blow has also shattered the spirit blade to pieces.
飼い犬に手を噛まれるとは腹立たしい。
Kurokami-sama launches a strand of her hair at Cheeto. Thankfully, Shizume blocks it by summoning a Shikigami.
動かすことすらできないが防御壁代わりにはなるぜ。
The Shikigami naturally was provided by Cheeto. We're really pulling out all the stops now.
直接切り裂く必要があるか。
Meanwhile, the Incan, damn it, we still need a bit more time to finish. I have no choice but to take on Kurokami-sama empty-handed. My original arm has soaked up plenty of her spiritual energy, meaning I should be able to fight with it.
どけ！
Where do I aim? Save. Belly?
何？
Oh, it was where I hit. Kurokami-sama recoils. I knew you were still weak there. Sweet dreams, Shikaoji. The spell is finished.
これ式のことで。
She's so mad she's getting boob veins. Kurokami-sama stops in place. Which is exactly when I land my strike. It's a blow to settle things between us all once and for all.
やった！
人間がここまで。
I'm not just any old human. Though working for you has toughened me up.
僕も私に歯向かってくれたな。この怒り決して忘れんぞ道丸。お前をずっと恨み続け、次に蘇ったらまずお前のところに行く。
Don't worry, I'll be ready for you. Goodbye, Kurokami-sama. Enjoy your new prison.
情けまで駆け寄っておのれどうまるどうまるどうまる。
And just like that, Kurokami-sama gets absorbed into a tiny box Cheeto prepared. There, she's sealed away. Cheeto, her forehead a waterfall of sweat, is the first one to speak, and her reassuring words tell us that our deadliest battle has finally come to a close. It's been a few months since we sealed away Kurokami-sama. Nasuke is busy with life in junior college. Shizume, meanwhile, has continued his work as a hunter of the paranormal. And as for me, I've been studying the Amyo arts under Cheeto. Plus, I'm gearing to release my new manga. However, Domaru! Oh, right, yeah, I'm sorry. I must have spaced out. Are you okay? Are you okay? You don't look too good. Spending all day thinking about yokai can't be good for you. You look almost like a ghost yourself. We managed to seal Kurokami-sama away. That was our win. And yet, I get the feeling like she's still out there watching and waiting. She's gone. You're being entirely too paranoid. That said, she could have detached a part of her being while she was sealed away. It's technically not outside the realm of possibility. But I honestly doubt she had time or energy to do anything of that sort. Like I said, you're being too paranoid. I'm not so sure. What if my final blow was too weak? What if I didn't prepare enough? Could I have done more? Even now, Kurokami-sama still lurks in the shadows and she's watching. When I move in to look, she vanishes. But I know she's watching. I know one day she'll come back with a vengeance. I can't let my guard down. Yeah, I like that one. I don't know how to get the other endings, but that was nice. Oh, you could have made that go away. So, that's it. Partially sealed away, so there is a way to fully seal her away. I'm good, though. So, if you guys want to try this, you can get this from Jast, I believe. This is a great little game, and I want to thank you all for watching it. And check out all the links in the description. Have a great day, everybody. Bye!